Well, wherever it is big concerts, sporting events, entertaining venues, and cinemas, gyms, restaurants. The guy's on about making it work. Everywhere seems to be closed at the moment. Schools are closed. Like everywhere is closed, really. The only things that seem to be open is the corner shops, like Co-op, Asda, Sainsbury's, Tesco's, probably Marks and Spencer's. The market could be still on the weekend and getting food. And car showrooms are probably closed still, because of the virus. Most jobs are closed, with some people still be in the offices and some may work. The emergency services are always open, 24/7, day and night. Police stations are open, fire stations are open, ambulance stations are open, and hospitals are always open because they always need more people for a mission. There's not enough staff in the hospitals. We need more, in my opinion. They should hire more staff, but they can't because of all the resources. No one can go on holiday anywhere because of the coronavirus, so we're restricted just into one area of country. It's just the way it is. The world's gone very crazy, as we all know, and none of us don't like to be reminded of it. And we just have to keep pulling through, unfortunately. How it is at the moment, and talking about the Duke in hospital, place that says the Duke of Edinburgh remains the King of Edward, visits hospital. He was recovering from medical attention for an infection, and his. Before we move on from that, we're going to be showing you a picture of constant Sir David Attenborough. He does like wonderful animal programs, and this is what he looks like, and he's still going, which loads of people like his animals programs. So this is what David Attenborough looks like. He's a very interesting person. He does loads of TV programs about talking about animals and wildlife. Lots of people follow David Attenborough. He's getting very old now, but he's still going and he's still making his series. He's made some very good series things. So if you're a fan of David Attenborough, I'm going to be putting you on so you can listen to what he says for a minute, because loads of people watch David Attenborough and follow him. So we're going to see what Sir David Attenborough says of his speech after this advert, obviously. So. Just gonna think a minute.
Please make no mistake. Climate change is the biggest threat to security that modern humans have ever faced. I don't envy you the responsibility that this places on all of you and your governments. We have left the stable and secure climatic period that gave birth to our civilizations. There is no going back. No matter what we do now, it's too late to avoid climate change. And the poorest and most vulnerable, those with the least security, are now certain to suffer.
Let's talk to the UK's former ambassador to the UN, Sir Emir.
That was some good. Speaking of David Attenborough, loads of people watch his wildlife programs. He's made loads of series and documentaries. So yeah, that's what really goes on from that. We've got to try and figure out the other things what are happening in the world, crazy things.
Only one of those.
They're talking about, the lights flashing. Prime Minister has warned a climate change could undermine goals of security immediately. So we're talking about Boris Johnson as well. I don't know what else it's showing on the news. It shows all sorts of stuff on the TV about stuff. There's always coming up with different ideas of the news. So I've got to try and plug this thing back in. See, there's my adapter. I've got to plug it back in there. See, it's going to take a while. Plug it back into my controller. So I don't want to be breaking the adapter, obviously. So yeah, I don't know what else really to say about this video, but I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next video, guys and girls. Peace.